Welcome back, lads and ladies, to another of the weekend's World Cup videos. Today we are watching Italy versus Canada. One of the fastest tries I think I've seen out of a women's game recently. I think it took about 20 odd seconds or so for Italy to get themselves on the board, but they haven't been back since. They haven't managed to get a try ever since the first 25 seconds of the game. Canada are up by 22 tries and they currently have a woman on the bench. So now it's 15 Italian women against 14 Canadian lasses. They have an advantage at the moment, so Italy could possibly push. They're kind of roughly on the 25-minute mark, so it's possible they could possibly get a try. They're getting closer to it as quickly as they can. They're on the right end of the wing. Doesn't matter, they've turned it over. Canada showing their experience there, really.
Elation for Canada, just heartbreak for Italy again, just killing their momentum at crucial moments.
Would have been nice actually to see, you know, someone do well against a very strong Canadian side.
With a breakdown turnover. Italy getting some nice flow there, attack Magatti again, getting a lot of ball in hand in this last couple of minutes. But then just there, isolated, perfect breakdown, jackal technique. It's another turnover. He's just getting a little bit too hot in the 22 once more. Brittany Castle cooling things down.
Okay, they're getting ready for the line-out.
That's what you'd expect. Absolutely. When in an emergency, you know who to call.
They've won the line-out. They're pushing and they're rolling more.
Initial work from McKinley back there with Bogue. Peltier, well, judge when the referee
Italy's just had a sub. Trying to get some fresh legs on the field. As of Canada.
Looked like she was going to go straight down the 10 channel, but then looked to get on the
both
outside
forwards.
of Medea stayed in the contest. Tackle from Bikini. Oh, that's just come
Bikini? G-string?
Yeah, Canada won't mind this.
Sorry, her name's Bikini. That's hysterical.
Well in control. They've just managed to re-establish a bit of control. Definitely some field position. They won't mind getting set up for this scrum as they watch the time just slowly slip away from Italy. It's been a really good second half performance from Canada to execute their game plan really well.
Oh, they've only knocked it on.
Even as they're starting to make
Canada knocked it on when they went down into the ruck. 3 minutes left on the board for Canada's sub to come back on. There's 7 minutes left in the game. It would be nice to see Italy at least get another try, but I feel like they've exhausted themselves against Canada's defence. Well, and the fact that they're making constant errors.
Wait until the ball comes in. Keep your stability, okay? Okay, let's go. Reset. Quick reset.
This is a long scrum. Should not be taking this long to get into position. Simply, positions, down, crouch, bind, engage. It takes so long to get to say, crouch, bind, set, and another knock on by Italy. Good lord. So many errors, man. There's no discipline.
In the first phase was really nice. The back's all sweeping round to this right-hand side. Bit of intricacy by the forwards playing.
You'd learn, if you were going to knock it on, at least try and kick it forwards. You know, if it's falling towards the floor, try and kick it forwards to make it look like you've gone for the grubber, you know.
It's likely to know that this game's got away from them. Plenty of good stuff.
What a break. There we go.
That's it. So when you're talking
I'm not
about
waiting an extra 30 seconds.
the top international sides,
Sorry.
you can possibly match them when the game is a bit open, a bit more free-flowing, but those basics that underpin everything. Set piece, scrum, line out, breakdown, physicality as well, winning the game line, dominant collisions. You've got to have that as well. Ducking and diving goes Justine Peltier. Alex Ellis onto the field as well.
Entering the scrum wrong. Well, the reason why they entered the scrum wrong is because their forwards weren't defending the person on the floor. So they tend to jump over the body as a way of defending the person. That includes them joining the ruck wrong, because you're not meant to dive over your player. You're just meant to like stand over them, you know, to crouch over them to protect them, basically, and to stop them from tearing the ball out of your hands. You can't just like barrel in, you know, head first like that. 5 minutes left, and Canada are kind of still in control, but it's kind of hard to tell really who's got better possession when there is just constant errors in the late games. I mean, it's fine at the beginning. They've got like stamina to help them handle the lack of discipline they're showing here, but my goodness, this is just terrible to see this many knock-ons in such a short span of few seconds, really.
It's tough, it's frustrating, but you know, if Italy are going to have a slim hope of getting through into the knockout rounds, these are going to be some of the things they're going to need to iron out. We don't know how Rigoni's HIA is, whether she passes or not. Really, Gian Domenico may decide that the work is done regardless. But this is Canada on the outside arc. It's a lovely run from Maddie Grant.
No, you're off your feet now.
Peltier. Not the quickest ball.
Canada are within their 50-yard line. The hell was that? Was that a helicopter? You can hear the whirring of a helicopter's things there for a minute. Join her. Should have kept her up and kept her moving.
Don't push the ball into her. Use the ball.
Sarah Cox has seen plenty of that on her beat. She's not going to fall for Peltier pushing the ball into the Italian player. Happy in the 77th minute for the ball to be played away now.
That was awful. She tried box kicking it over. One, she's too close to the 22-metre line, and two, she didn't use the proper forwards to do the box kick right. What you want to do with your forwards, if you want to do a box kick, you have them line up and then have their legs spread outwards like this. So then you would move the ball with your feet to the back of those players, like right at the back of their heels, at the tippy toes of your heels. You would then come around to the side and then kick it outwards, basically. She tried kicking it without like the wall of the two forwards because they weren't lined up properly, and she can't just say like, you know, get in position, come on, because then they know what they're going to do. So she had to take the box kick quickly, and unfortunately it just failed. You know, there's a lack of communication with some of these plays, unfortunately.
More pick and goes in the middle of the field. This time Gillian Bogue.
The Canadians prefer to pick and go, which is fine because they've got the forwards to carry it, but it's just how many forwards you're going to have left to cover you. They've turned it over. Held the ball. Italy on the attack now. Advantage.
Canada 10 metres. Medea wallops it down that.
They can't break free. Italy are trying to run, but Canada are still holding strong against them. Throw to the wing. They're trying to break through the line, and it worked. Finally, it worked somehow. But is it going to? Yep, she's going to go. Wait! Two Canadians on a rear. There's no way she's going to be able to get out of this. Passed it off to another Italian lady. They're trying to break through. They're getting closer and closer. If they want to go, they've got to go quickly before the line's set. Go. Try it, Italy. Scored the first try and the last try by the looks of things. There's 50 seconds left.
It's a hard-fought score and a really
If
nice one as
Italy score again, it'll only take them to like 17 points if they're lucky. They have to score the conversion, and then the next conversion, that'll be like 19. So it depends really.
Lovely step off the right foot. It doesn't risk the pass.
Canada are only 22 points.
Show and go there.
So even if they did make it a 19, they still would only have like 3 points behind them. They would still get the losing bonus point try, so it's possible for Italy to get the losing bonus point try, but they have to be within 7 points. They have to score this though.
Italy had taken this quickly. There would have been a restart. They could at least.
Quick! Too late. Too late. It's in the red.
Sillery knocks over the conversion. They won't quite reel in that losing bonus in the end. Canada doing the business.
Bad timekeeping as well. If they had just took that kick quickly as possible, then they could have restarted to try and get something else.
To remind us all why they've been 4-time finalists at Rugby World Cup. 2 tries either side of half-time. Italy, the first and last scorers. It finishes in Pool B. Italy 12, Canada 22.
Congratulations, Canada. Congratulations. Showing their experience against a very young, very talented Italy side. Yeah, not much to say about that game. Kind of racked with errors all over, really. At least it wasn't as like a full-on card game like it was with Australia. My God, that was hysterical. I'm surprised they still won that game with 2 red cards. Very incredible, actually, how they're able to win that game. But yeah, Italy, try hardest as they might, they couldn't topple Canada. So, with that, we will go on to the next game. Thank you all for joining me for this episode, and I will see you in the next episode. So, see you in a bit then.